Thanks for tuning into this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Damon Bruce. The deciding game of the Eastern Conference First Round Series. It's going to be the Indiana Pacers up against the Brooklyn Nets. We'll catch up again at halftime.
Fans in a chorus here in the Barclays Center in Brooklyn, New York. A hard-fought series. It will end here tonight. The deciding Game 7, Round 1 in the East. Happy to bring you all the action. I'm Kevin Harlan, alongside Clark Kellogg and Steve Kerr. Welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports. A quick check now for starting lineups for both teams. Someone will be keeping an eye on Derek Williams.
And, you know, this is a pick-and-roll league. We all know that everyone runs it, and he's really, really good with that particular play. He'll set the screen, really good timing when he rolls, and then the ability to catch and make a shot from there.
And there's something else on his resume that can't be overlooked. Just how many times he's taken over at the end of close games and carried his team to the win.
As we look at Brooklyn, the good news is they'll enjoy home court advantage for this, the deciding game.
Well, Kevin, you've got the weight of the world on your shoulders playing at home in the deciding game. Obviously, this is where you want to be, but maybe there's a little added pressure because of the home fans wanting it so badly.
Steve, I could not agree with you more. I really believe in the deciding game, the pressure shifts to the home team. For the reasons you said, the fans are hungry and anxious to get it. You feel comfortable there. But at the same time, nothing to lose for the road team. But still, like you said, you would not trade home court for anything.
Just 5 to shoot. Henderson passes to best. 11 feet away. That's good.
You know, that's one way he can finish, but not the only way. He's got a lot of tricks up his sleeve.
Fernandez, that's good.
Boy, that was impressive, Clark. He did not hesitate to take the ball right up against the bigger defender.
Boy, I like that aggressive mindset there, Steve.
Puts it up. Henderson, no good.
The defense better not make a habit of giving him that shot. I mean, he doesn't miss many of them.
Gets it to go.
Very high-quality shot. Can't get enough of those.
And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. Doris Burke has some information for us. Doris?
I had a chance to talk with the head coach for Brooklyn. He thinks the pace of this game will be a big factor here today. He said, we've got to play this game at our speed and not let them dictate the tempo. With home court advantage here in the final game, he feels they should be able to do just that. The pace of this thing will be the deciding factor, Kevin.
Thanks, Doris. Good on the second free throw. For Brooklyn, they've gone 2 or 3 here to start out the game. Outside Williams from downtown, and the shot is good. Williams has got 5 now.
That's like a layup for him. He's just wide open out there.
Hayward kicks to Williams, and the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not very careful there. We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter. Now here's Henderson. Defense is right there. Here's Kramer. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse.
Now, there's something for the top 10 highlight reel right there. A layup can be just as sweet and as pretty as a dunk sometimes.
And Brooklyn has possession. To the middle. Harden kicks to Fernandez. Takes the three. No luck. So the Pacers will take it the other way. They come into this one after losing on Sunday.
Well, shooting as poorly as they did, there was very little chance they were going to win that game, guys.
Yeah, there was sort of a snowball effect in the game that I saw. I mean, what started as a cold night for a few guys became contagious and became a cold night for everybody.
First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. Doubled by Fernandez. Here's Kramer. And out of bounds as Brooklyn gains possession. With the break of the action, let's see who are the league's best shooting teams during the regular season. In third, the Pacers.
You know, this team had excellent numbers during the regular season, and I would not be surprised to see them heating up here in the postseason as well. They had a nice rhythm going as the regular season came to a close.
Oh, man, he goes old school on us with the finger roll.
Pacers trail by 7, and Brooklyn making a change here. Harden's checked in. And in this first quarter, about 3 minutes played. Now the pass to Henderson. Clock at 6. From deep three-point range, the rebound by Harden. Harden's got his third rebound tonight. To the inside. Stolen. Now the Pacers moving it up. Here's Kramer. And it's blocked by Harden. They recover it. And so it looks like the Pacers will retain possession here. Paul George, he's checked in for the Nets. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. They double him with George. Passes it to Best. Feeds it to Henderson. Some nice passing here by Indiana. Offensive rebound. Oh, and it looks like that's going to be a goaltending call. Yep, that's it. So they'll get the basket.
He's a grinder. I love what he does under the offensive boards, really bringing energy and life to his team.
Nets leading by 5. Here is Haywood. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Harden outside. From outside, off the mark. Indiana's gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. And that one's good by Henderson. Henderson's got his first bucket of the night. Harden dishes to George. And the rebound goes to the Pacers.
Well defended, and he's not someone who responds well to that kind of defensive pressure.
Now here's Henderson. Haywood covering. Here's Kramer, and it's blocked. Haywood with the ball. Buries the long-range jumper. Haywood's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Get a chance now to catch up on some numbers with the hustle stats for the Nets.
But great hustle defensively through 2 quarters of play, contesting everything, starting to rack up those block shots, guys.
Another big aspect of their game tonight has been the fast break, transition opportunity. They're really keeping it up-tempo so far.
So the Pacers call timeout, their first of the game.
He needs to get them back into a flow offensively. You know, things have gotten stagnant for them, and they're starting to force some of these shots.
And that can snowball on you. One guy takes a bad shot, then another guy does, and then you're missing back-to-back shots. And all of a sudden, you have no rhythm and you're self-inflicting wounds.
The Nets making a switch here. And there's a whistle. That's going to go on James Harden. That is his first foul of the game. Knocks it loose.
I don't know what's going on with them so far, but already that's 3 turnovers.
Yeah, they're going to dig a pretty deep hole for themselves if they don't start taking care of the basketball. How about that nice 1-2 punch there, guys? Great defensive play, and of course, it leads to the great basket in transition.
Love the attacking style there, Steve.
Pacers trail by 8. Down low, and here we go. Brooklyn fast break. Harden's got the ball, and Beal kicks to George. And the Nets, another 3.
They got themselves in front with some outstanding shooting right off the bat.
Yeah, it's been a clinic with that end of the floor, no question.
In transition, here come the Nets. And here we go. Fast break. Henderson's got it. So Indiana ends up with a new group on the floor. And that's out of bounds. Indiana will retain possession. Nets on defense. They lead by 11. The shot by Hill.
Right now, they're struggling to make shots, shooting a low percentage from the field so far.
Harden the pass to George. No good from outside. Indiana's gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. Shumpert guarded by Harden. Defensive foul. And you're right, they haven't shot it well here in the first.
No, they haven't, Kevin. They need to get it inside more, I think. That's one way that you can improve your shooting percentage. Get some easier baskets.
All free throws good from Baker. Nets leading by 9. Now here's Beal. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. Harden outside. Trains the three-pointer.
They haven't been able to stifle them defensively here.
Now their offense continues to click.
Got a piece of it. Stolen by Harden. By himself. Throws down the breakaway jam.
I couldn't have dreamt of a much better start than what they've had here today.
Everything's worked, especially offensively, and what a lead they have already to show for.
Now here's Shumpert. Pass to Rogers. Indiana moving the ball around. To the paint. And that basket is going to count. Goaltending, the official call.
He got there late, but you do have to like the aggressiveness to go after the block. But that one's going to count.
And you hear the crowd kind of murmuring. I don't think they agreed with the officials on that one.
Steve, I tell you what, they're really letting them have it.
And the Nets making a change here. Knights checked in. Pacers trail by 12. Pacers have gone 3 of 4 at the free throw line tonight. And he knocks down the first one. The Nets making a switch here. That one is no good. Nets leading by 11. Deal with it. Now guarded by Rogers. Here's the 3. The shot is off. And it's the Pacers taking it the other way.
Wow, what a look at that athletic play. Incredible.
Wow.
Forget about going for the long-range bomb to cut into that lead. Just take it to the hoop, my friend. Take it to the hoop.
And how Clark, brilliant throwdown.
Yeah, just exerting his authority out there.
Now, here is Knight. After the miss from Rogers. Knight defended by Baker. There's Beal with the 3. The Pacers pull it in. An even 3-on-3 break. Rogers passes to Shumpert. He feeds it to Hill. And goaltending is going to be the call. So they get the basket there anyway.
He didn't get to that one quite in time, Kevin. Those can be tough to gauge sometimes.
A lot of noise coming from these fans. Pretty unhappy with that call.
Well, you know, we've got a lot of amateur officials in the crowd, and not one of them like it.
Max checked in for Indiana.
They have repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid dividends.
Yeah, it sure has, Clark. I mean, with as many points as they've gotten in the paint, they really haven't had to do much on the perimeter.
Boy, I tell you what, he loves getting looks like that from the three-point line. No one near him. That's a warm-up jumper for him.
Here's his it, and he lays it straight in.
Well, he recognized the advantage size-wise, and he went right at the defender. That's how you do it.
Pacers trail by 8. Here's Mack. He passes to Rogers. In low to Hill. And the layup's good off the glass.
Crisp pass into the paint.
7 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Here's Beal with the 3. Yes, and Knight with the assist that time. Beal's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. The offense coming free and easy. And welcome back to this Game 7 as we get ready to get back into the action. And looking at what we've seen so far from the Nets, what do you guys think?
And that first quarter was all about pace, guys, because this club really got out into transition, and that's how they built this lead.
They like to play fast, and they're doing a nice job filling the lanes.
They've got Derek Williams, and it's Haywood in at the 3 spot. That's the Nets 5 as we get into the second quarter. The Nets shooting their second and third free throws tonight. That free throw, no good. And the second free throw, good. Pacers trail by 10. Kane, defended by Fernandez. Doubled by Fernandez. Kane, the pass to Matt. 6 on the shot clock, and that one's good. Nets leading by 8. Harden right side. No luck. Great tee that time from Walls. And Indiana shooting with confidence, 50% from the field so far. There's the pick. Here's Mack, and the Pacers another 3.
Boy, that was a rugged screen set there, fellas, and the defense didn't even try to go through that one.
Poked away. Harden defended by Mack. Williams against Hill. Buries it down low. Haywood's got his second bucket of the night. A minute and a half gone here in the second quarter. Doubled by Haywood. Matt dishes to Shumpert. They grab their own miss. Hill. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
You know, Kevin, he never gives up on a play. That's what I love about him. He's just one of those guys who will bring effort and energy the entire 48 minutes.
And you know what? He is also relentless on the boards. He works as hard on his rebounding as anybody you're going to see.
And Indiana making a change here. Here's Phelps. No good with the triple.
You know, they haven't been able to open up a big lead, but the rebounds are starting to add up for them. They may be able to pull away a little bit.
Yeah, they've been doing the dirty work inside, Steve, playing a very tough brand of basketball.
Here's Kane. And the Pacers can't get it to go. Brooklyn leading by 5. Inside. Now the Pacers moving it up. Mack leading the charge. Fernandez with the rebound. The Nets have gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Nets passing it around. Williams for 3. Gets it to go. Williams has got 4 points now in the quarter. Pacers trail by 8. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. And out of bounds is Brooklyn gains possession. Now let's take this chance to break out the list of the NBA's top free throw shooting teams in the regular season. The Nets second, the Pacers in 5th.
You know what, Kevin? Hours and hours of extra practice really do pay off. I mean, both teams committed themselves to success, and it paid off in the regular season. They hope to carry it over into the postseason as well.
The Pacers have gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. And it's Shumpert penetrating. And the pass to Kane. The feed now to Matt. 6 to shoot. Here's Kramer. The 10-footer finds the target. He has 5.
Got a good clear look right over the top of his defender because of that height advantage.
Harden kicks to Harden. Back to Harden. Harden gets a screen from Harden. Harden the pass to Harden. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. The Nets have gone 2 for 3 at the foul line in this game. And the first one at the line is good. The Pacers making a change here. Boone's checked in. Both good from the line that time.
Another trip to the stripe for him, and I tell you what, a little bit of a different feel here in the second quarter. A little more banging going on.
This team is never afraid to get physical. I think they enjoy this style of play.
3-pointer. Brooklyn with the rebound. Harden's got his 4th rebound in this one. And then George with the jam.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now.
Clark, there is a swagger out here on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either.
That's right. Those are phenomenal dunks to watch. So much fun.
Timeout called the Pacers.
Yeah, he definitely saw some things that were not working for them out there. And now he's going to make some adjustments.
I'm not sure what it was, but he clearly wanted something to change out there.
The Pacers making a switch here. He kicks to Henderson. All sorts of time. Here's Best. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
Boy, where was the box out? Too easy on that second chance opportunity.
Yeah, no box out is what happened there. Those kind of mistakes on the glass will kill a team.
Now here's Shumpert. Paul George unable to get his shot to go. This is it to Best. Here's Boone. The putback slams it back in.
Another bucket in the paint. That's something they just have not been able to stop today.
I think it's time to make some adjustments defensively, Clark. I mean, what they've got going right now is not getting it done.
Harden can't hit. Pacers trail by 6. Dishes it to Henderson. Pass to Boone. Shot clock at 6. Fires the 3. And that one's good by Henderson. Henderson's got 5 now.
Shooting lots more threes here in the second.
I'm not sure if that's going to work real well here. They probably are better off.
Oh!
I just heard a little rumble in the background. That was thunder, fellas. He's going to make it rain out here.
Did we really just see that? Someone tell me. Were we seeing things?
That was unreal. I can't believe it either.
And so here is Indiana. To the paint. Here's Boone. Here's Kramer. Another miss. Boy, they had their chance there, but couldn't get it to go.
It has not been an easy quarter for him, at least offensively speaking.
Trying his luck deep. Offensive rebound, Nets. Outside, George. Here's Forrest. The shot is off, and Indiana will come the other way. He dishes it to Henderson. Cans it from downtown. Henderson's got 6 here in this quarter.
It seems that every pass they make is leading to a score here. I mean, that's just exquisite ball movement.
Yeah, they're making the right play. They're working together, and they're just looking for the best shot they can every possession.
And the first timeout called of the game for Brooklyn. So an entirely new group in now for Indiana. Brooklyn's gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. Harden sets the pick for Williams. Harden.
Oh, my goodness. What a huge play.
I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is the 2 points, not the dramatic.
Oh, come on, Clark. You had to go for it, didn't you?
I'm with you, Kevin. You can't fault him for that. I mean, just let him go. Who cares?
Haywood and wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. So it's Brooklyn now. Pacers trail by 4.
You see the defenders get out of his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the bucket, but not that time.
Williams can't hit.
Great defense in the paint there, making it tough on the. Oh, what a throwdown there, man!
He has a highlight reel unto himself, guys.
Yeah,
Wow.
that could very well be a contender for Dunk of the Year and perhaps might make its way all over the internet.
I'm with you. I'm with you, Clark. That's a crowd pleaser if I've ever seen one.
There's the pass to Boone. Kicks it to Henderson. Some nice passing here by Indiana. Six on the shot clock. Indiana needs to get a shot off. Here's Kramer. And it's off from three-point range. Nets leading by 4. Here's Forrest. Drains it from beyond the arc. 6 points for him.
That's something we didn't see at all from him in the first half when he had a goose egg from three-point land.
Pass to Boone. And 1:01 left in the first half. Lets it go from deep. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And there on your screen are some of the top dual threats during the regular season. The point guards with the most success from 3. You take a look at Knight. He's absolutely deadly from outside.
And he's just so exceptional from long range that it forces the defense out and really opens up passing and driving lanes for him.
I really like the three-point shot as a very useful weapon for a point guard. And it should be part of his arsenal. And this guy uses it as good or better than anyone else in the league.
Pass to Best to stop the run, and he hits the jump shot. 12 points for him.
Look at the size discrepancy there between the defender and the shooter.
Well, those are warm-up jumpers. When there's not a hand in his face, he'll knock those down all day.
Harden can't hit. Pacers trail by 7. Moving it up. And he finished it off with the lane. Here is Haywood. 7 points in the game. Timeout called the Nets. So an entirely new grouping now for Indiana. And out of bounds as the Pacers gain possession.
I'll tell you what, wandering aimlessly out of bounds like that might earn him a ticket to the bench.
7 seconds left in the first half. Just 3 on the clock. Close game as we wrap up the second quarter. Nets lead by 5. 2K Sports back in a moment here in Brooklyn.
Now, presented by Sprint.
Welcome to the halftime report on 2K Sports for this deciding game of round 1. So much is riding on this contest. Let's look at what's happened so far.
The Sprint halftime report, presented by Sprint.
And we welcome you back to our coverage of round 1 in the NBA playoffs. Really an incredible game from Best.
Yeah, it's been sheer dominance in the post by him so far, just tearing them up when he gets inside.
And getting it to him is the only hard part. Once he has it, he's automatic.
Brooklyn leading by 5, and so in the game for the Pacers. Outside Williams. Pass to Harden. uses both hands to slam it down.
Boy, he threw out some punishment with that two-hand throwdown.
Well, now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim.
The Nets have gone 4 for 5 from the charity stripe in this one up to now. That free throw good from Harden. Pacers trail by 8. The pass to Boone. They set the screen. And the bucket counts, and he's on his way to the free throw line. Try to make it a three-point play.
Good defense, but you gotta love the finish with the finger roll over the top.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Nets leading by 5. Fernandez dishes to Harden. A second chance effort. The Pacers pull it in.
Well, his shot's been off today, no question. He's not the guy they're going to want to look to if they want to keep this lead where it is.
Kramer defended by Fernandez. Shot clock at 5. Here's Kramer. Great D that time from Fernandez.
I don't mind that shot, though. He's an excellent three-point shooter. He's just showing a lot of confidence there.
I'm right with you there, Steve. I mean, let it flow when you're feeling it.
And they've been off target now on 3 of the first 4 shots they've taken in this second half.
Passes to Boone. Indiana moving it around. Good. 14 points for him.
8 of the last 10 points at that end of the court have been scored on very high percentage shots in the paint.
And it's not necessarily strategic, Park. It's just a matter of playing with more heart. Got to play hard, guys.
Here's Forrest. Hits the three-point bomb. And the Nets lead by 6.
You know, defensively, you cannot forget about him. They gave him a wide open look there.
You got to love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of grinded out physical game.
Yeah, that was your game, Clark. Pound it inside and take the ball right to the defense.
That's what I tried to do, man. I knew my limitations.
Fires from deep. The rebound by Harden. Harden's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
Well, he just hasn't looked right to me. A bit out of sorts, if you will. Something's off with his mechanics, and at least as I look at it. Boy, just by his body language, Kevin, you can tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Yeah, a little frustrated now, shaking his head after that miss. You know, the only tough part of that basket for him was getting into such good position. The rest of it seemed easy.
They just continue to splash home those threes. Eliminating the deep shot has to become priority number 1 for this defense.
It really does. I mean, it's not possible to give up that many points behind the arc and not pay the price in the end.
And Fernandez kicks to Williams. The dish to Haywood. Stolen by Henderson. Now the Pacers moving it up. And blocked. Hit his foot. And the official saying it was kicked. And Brooklyn making a change here. Harden's checked in. And so it's Indiana with it, trailing by 5. Williams comes with a double team. Feeds it to Henderson. Down low. Here's Best. And he finishes nicely on the layup. He's got 16.
All the points these defenders are allowing inside is inexcusable. That's 5 baskets in a row, and they've all been practically lay-ins.
Yeah, they've got to harden and toughen up down there, guys. They've clearly been the better team on the glass. It hasn't necessarily translated to the scoreboard yet.
But you feel like it's going to reward this team at some point. They've got to continue to maintain the energy.
Pocket 6. Henderson with it. Now guarded by Haywood. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
You know, sometimes the intensity of the game can lead to brain-neutral plays like that, guys.
And Indiana making a change here. Nets leading by 3. Harden with a screen on Rodgers. Harden kicks to George. Back to Harden. The three. Some solid defense here from Rodgers. The Pacers have gone even 5 of 10 on shot attempts in the third. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. That one on Williams. And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for Brooklyn.
Well, their passing has been picturesque, a thing of beauty in both halves. More than a few of their baskets have come off assists.
And I'll tell you, the other thing that's been a factor is the transition game. They're scoring a lot of points on the fast break.
The Pacers making a switch here. Shumpert's checked in. Pacers trail by 3. To the inside. Here's Best. Banked in off the glass. 18 points for him.
What an excellent performance from the field for him.
Harden kicks to Williams. Right side, Williams. The 3 from Harden. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist. Williams has got his 3rd assist on the night.
This defense is giving their shooters free rein to operate from behind the arc.
That's right. I think it's time for them to start closing down. You got to run shooters off that three-point line.
He feeds it to George. Outside, Williams. Here's Forrest. Traps in the tray.
They are killing him with that three-point shot here in the second half.
Well, the defense fully stretched out trying to stop that shot and still not able to get it done.
And here we go. Brooklyn fast break. Hammers it on to polish off the break.
Textbook example there of how to use defense to create offense.
Yes, beautiful transition play after the steal all the way to the basket.
Wasted no time going from defense to offense.
Yeah, it feels like they're starting to pick up the intensity as the game itself starts to get a little more tight and close.
George passes to Williams. And a miss there on the triple.
You know, normally when you dominate on the glass, it really shows up on the scoreboard, but not so much here today.
You're right, Steve. Typically, it is a good barometer that indicates who's winning, but not so.
Brooklyn with the ball. They've got an 8-0 run. Harden dishes to Williams. The 3 from George. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. Shumpert's got 3 rebounds now in this one. And Indiana making a change here. Pacers trail by 9. And there's the feed to Henderson. Here's Kramer. No good off the front iron. They've been doing a great job of sharing the ball.
Excellent display of team play.
Steve, I know you love great teamwork.
Yeah, so much fun to watch when the ball is moving. There's kind of a rhythm to the game that just happens. The ball moves almost on its own. Yeah, but it's fun to watch.
Carl! The Nets making a switch here. Forrest. Henderson defending. 11 feet away. Gets it to go. 16 points for him. Indiana's gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. He passes to Boone. Indiana moving it around. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
Great job. Take it right at the defense. I like the aggressiveness.
Yeah, he left him no choice but to foul there.
Pacers have converted 7 of 11 free throw attempts up to this point in the game. Bradley Beal's checked in for Paul George. Nets leading by 9. Knight kicks to Harden. Harden left side. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. 3 trips to the line so far for him in this one. Harden. 2-shot free throw, no good. No good at the stripe this time. The second misses also.
Kevin, it's disheartening to see them keep missing opportunities to extend the lead at the line. I mean, when you have a chance to put a team away from the line, you want to take advantage of that. You don't want to give them a chance to come back on you.
Haywood gets the bucket.
And I'll say this about him, Kevin. I mean, it looks like he's made of rubber sometimes because defenders just bounce off him when he's driving the lane. What a finisher.
And when you watch him, Steve, you can see how quickly he looks to take his shot when he's on the receiving end of a pass and how successful he is when he does take the shot. This guy is a catch, fire, and hit guy.
He kicks it to Harden. Backs him down. Dishes it to Haywood. Haywood off a bit from Harden. Just 4 to shoot. Loses his man off the screen and lays it up and in. Harden's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Definitely a 2-for-1 situation here, guys.
Yeah, the wise move would be to find themselves a quick shot right away.
Nets leading by 7. Haywood kicks to Beal. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game. A three-pointer is right on target.
And that's one of his strengths, knocking down those long-range jumpers.
To the middle, here's Boone. A good finish at the rack off a slick feed. He has 5.
Well, he's so good at recognizing where the openings are and getting the ball to the rim.
He dishes it to Beal. Kicks it to Haywood. Pass to Beal. Here's Forrest. They get the rebound. Another shot. No good on that last second attempt there. And welcome back to the NBA playoffs as we get ready to continue with this round 1 matchup. Pacers trail by 8. Anderson with it. Now guarded by Fernandez. Best passes to Boone. Second shot opportunity. That's blocked. That one is off. Jarek Williams is checked in for Brooklyn. And he sinks the second. Nets leading by 7. And a look at the 5 for the Pacers to start the fourth quarter. They've got Hill, and it's Best in at the 4-man position. He's off on the first. That one misses.
Well, they just can't seem to get it right from the line here. Yet they're still on top. That poor free throw shooting could come back to haunt them.
Here's Boone, nailed from three-point land.
You might not think of him as a laser three-point shooter, but that shot was there for him, and he had to take it.
And Williams backs in. Defended by Boone. The Pacers making a switch here. Outside Williams. 6 to shoot. The pass to Haywood. Here's Forrest. Knocks down the 3-ball. He's got 19.
Starting to get it rolling, guys. That's 4 3-pointers for the game. 3 of them coming in this second half.
Passes it to Best. Makes the lead pass.
Cutting into that lead a little bit. Way to finish.
And the basket is still shaking.
Oh, man, he's got so much power.
And he drew the blocking foul. He'll go to the line for 2.
Talk about some great numbers for Derek Williams. He's got 14 points, and he's bringing 3 3-point bombs so far.
Tell you what, he should not hesitate to keep firing from out there because he's got the touch tonight.
And so he hits both. Pacers trail by 7. Williams with the steal. Here's Forrest. The feather touch on the finger roll. Beautiful. 1 points in the game.
He's played an important role in their offense today, guys. Without him, it may not be in the league.
Here's Kramer. Oh, what a great finish as he gets bumped on his way up. He'll go to the line and try to tack on another.
Boy, he crashed the boards with purpose right there. Well-deserved second chance points for him.
Brooklyn leading by 6. And here's Haywood. Right through the knee for the layup. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now. To the paint, here's Boone. Makes it off the glass.
Well, he's having a great half here. Exactly the opposite of the first.
Pass to Williams. The dish to Fernandez. Williams a screen. 6 on the shot clock. Cannot hit.
Looked like he rushed that one, guys. The defense was out of position. He was wide open, just couldn't take advantage.
Savage, that's the way to get some momentum on your side.
Absolutely. Those dunks can really have a deflating effect on the defense.
Especially coming from a guy out of the backcourt.
Now a timeout called by Brooklyn. The Nets making a switch here. And I think Doris Burke has something for us right now. Doris?
I was able to listen in on what the Nets coach was going over with his team. He laid out the X's and O's and told them, we're still alive, guys. We've just got to work together, trust each other, and play our backsides off. Kevin, we'll see if they've got enough in the tank to get over the top.
Thanks a lot, Doris. And it's good. With time running down on the shot clock. He's got 23. Here's Best. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
Solid on the one-hand throw down there.
You know, Clark, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
Yep.
Yeah, you got that right, Kevin. He's such a reliable finisher.
Tipped. Harden lets up. And he makes good on the layup.
He is pouring it on in the second half, guys. I mean, a much better showing than he had before the break.
Henderson passes to Best. Here's Kramer. Rebound, Brooklyn. Fernandez has got his third rebound on the night. George dishes to Fernandez. Offensive rebound. Back to George. Feeds to Fernandez. They set the pick. Back to Harden. And the defense didn't have position. They whistle a blocking foul, and he'll go to the line. Harden.
Check out the game for Harden. He's got 10 rebounds. He's contributed 3 points from the line, too.
Yeah, those are always easy points. I mean, when you can get to the line and knock them down, sometimes that's the difference in the game, Clark.
Pacers trail by 8. And it's out of bounds. The Nets will take it the other way.
I'll tell you what, that's just a major unforced error right there, guys. My goodness.
Nets leading by 8. Pocket 6. Here's Phelps. The finger roll finish at the bucket. And the Nets lead by 10.
The second he got around the pick and shook his man, it was straight to the bucket for the easy deuce. Very, very well done.
I thought he'd make that one. That's his range, and the defense nowhere to be seen. It's his fourth foul, and I'm sure he picked it up a little earlier than he would have liked.
2 shots. And that one misses. The Nets making a switch here. Haywood's checked in. And no good on the second free throw, so he goes 0 for 2 there.
You know, normally when you dominate on the glass, it really shows up on the scoreboard, but not so much here today.
You're right, Steve. Typically, it is a good barometer that indicates who's winning, but not so.
Well, he's a spot-up shooter, one of the best. One of those.
Oh, how about that basketball fan? Beautiful. Wow. Punches it down.
Rubs it in. It looks like a little deeper with the hanging finish.
Well, they're not backing off at all, are they?
Those shots good from Boone.
Boy, he made a nice little bounce pass there. We call that the pocket pass, and he did it well.
Here's Haywood, and fouled as he went up to the dunk. Good aggressive move, and he'll shoot 2.
Wow, this game just a commanding performance. For Haywood, he has 11 points and 3 blocks. Really dominating this game, just taking it over.
Just making it look effortless as well.
Jarek Williams checked in for Brooklyn. Now a timeout call by Brooklyn.
Yeah, and guys, I think he feels like he can make a few improvements during this timeout. Just kind of make a couple of adjustments, get his club back on track.
You know, coaches are always tweaking and tinkering with things mid-game. Actually, sometimes they overdo it.
Brandon Knight is checked in for Brooklyn. Pacers trail by 8. Here's Kramer. Hangs in the air. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2. No good on that one. He hits the second from the line. Nets leading by 7. Hayward kicks tonight. Hits it from three-point range.
And they've set up countless buckets off assists. That's a huge part of what they've been doing here today.
A lot of dime dropping going on out there, Steve.
Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over.
That was a good time to call the timeout to try to settle everybody down and get back into their offensive rhythm. They've been coughing up the rock an awful lot.
Pacers trail by 10. Pass to Boone, and it is flushed down with a nice jam.
You know, for a player with his explosiveness, that was ATM time. Cash money, the easy way.
Yeah, that kind of defense is not going to cut it against him.
Cash money. I like that, Clark.
Kramer guarded by Harden. Best with the second effort. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
No matter what the score is, his attitude has been perfect. I love his disposition. He has stayed in attack mode. He's been to the line here more than in the first. I thought he was a bit tentative in that first, but I like the aggressiveness he's showing here now.
Knight kicks to Hayward. There's a screen by Williams. An easy layup after coming off the pick. Harden's got 11 points here in just the second hit. He feeds it to Henderson. He passes to Boone. Some nice passing here by Indiana. Pocket 4. The rebound by Harden. Harden's got 11 rebounds in the game.
He's been wayward and just off on about everything he's put up in this period.
Here's Forrest. Carries it from three-point range. And it's a 10-point Nets lead.
He is bombing it today. How many more threes are we going to see from him?
Well, we've already seen plenty. The majority of his points have come on that shot.
Timeout called the Pacers. They trail by 10. A minute 42 left to play in the final quarter. And the Nets making a change here. A minute 42 left here in the fourth quarter. The pass to Boone. Here's Kramer. Gets an open look and hits.
Well, this quarter has gone awfully well for him. It seems like every chance he's gotten, he's pretty much converted.
It's Williams with the drive, and he slams it one-handed.
You know, he doesn't fit into that kind of classic power forward mold, but he has that tremendous athleticism.
Doubled by Knight. Henderson with it, and it's Knight picking him up. Boom. And the three ball is good. 20 points for him.
He wasn't able to get his name in the score sheet in the first half. But he looks like he's starting to find his comfort zone here. The defense just couldn't recover in time.
Yeah, the D pretty much went brain neutral on that one, Clark. Wouldn't
Yes,
you?
sir. I like that phrase.
Yeah, I don't use that phrase very often, but to me, that's what happened. He shifted the brain into neutral.
Yes, he did.
That was embarrassing.
Now Knight. Shot clock at 6. And Harden with the basket on the assist by Knight. And the Nets lead by 11.
And a terrific run to really put this ball game away.
And now let's see how many more points they can throw up there before the horn sounds.
The feet to Henderson. Beyond the arc. Pass to Boone. A 3-ball. Shot's good.
He got off to a slow start, but now he's starting to get that jumper flowing.
Here's Forrest. They get it back. Harden kicks to Williams. Inside. Dishes to Harden. Williams. It's good from long range.
And the fans loving what's transpired here tonight. A really good victory for these guys.
Sure was. I mean, they did just what they needed to do to keep the visitors from getting any momentum going at all.
And they're going to move on to the conference semifinals. You know, Clark, every team has a bad night, and these guys might want to watch the tape of this game the next time they have a bad night to remind themselves how dominant they can be.
Well, this is one of those dream-like games for a coach.
That'll do it for now. For Steve Kerr, Clark Kellogg, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in to the Eastern Conference quarterfinals here on 2K Sports. Now let's check out our Jordan Player of the Game.